What's funny indeed? That is the question. The question that will soon be answered here on Tardis Wiki Roulette. Hello. Hello, fools. Hope you're all doing very well. I am doing fantastically. As you know, because I'm always doing fantastically over here on Tardis Wiki Roulette, the show where we spin some wheels and catch some feels. Did you land on the David Tennant effect secretly scary voice? Scary voice! So yeah, would you want to see the thing that's really funny? Do you want to see the thing that's really funny? So I did a test spin on Alan before the start of the show. Oh, 20th episode, by the way. Congratulations. To me, I guess. 20th episode. Ain't that some shit? Are you ready for this though? Are you ready for this shit? So, I did a little testy test of the wheel. A little test spin before the beginning of this. And would you like to see what it landed on? On the test spin that doesn't count because it didn't happen on the show. Ain't that something? Eh? J-Eels in universe. It finally landed on it. Unfortunately, it landed on it off screen, so it doesn't count. Anyway, let's take a look at your suggestions, each one of which makes it less and less likely that it will in fact land on J-Eels again. Because that is how this works, unfortunately. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait until it happens again, because I feel like that's got to be a moment. And as much as Alan has a cruel sense of humor, we still got to wait for that moment, that J-Eels moment. You know what I'm saying? Viet Cong. Yeah, Viet Cong. I'll put that on. Oh dear. Do you remember when you guys added a bunch of like edgy suggestions and then it landed on like all of them? That was a good time. It was a good time for all of us, I think. Hello, Thomas Ahern. Welcome to the show. I'm sad that page was lost to the ether. I still need to recreate Catwoman's page. You do. You do. A consignment short. I don't remember if we got that, so I will grab it real quick. I will in fact grab it real quick because I'm nice like that, you know. Parallel universe. Love is an accuracy algorithm. God damn. These titles. Okay, I think that we're Also, did you do my other suggestion? What was your other suggestion? Write it in a comment so that I can like put it in. That's probably a good idea, don't you? Bring on the suggestions, yes. Thank you, Felicia, moderator and wife. It was the one and only true designation system. I probably didn't grab that, so I'll grab it again. And by again, I mean for the first time, because as I said, I probably didn't grab that. The one and only true designation system. We'll see if it lands on it. How long have we done this for? 5 minutes? I'll give it another couple of minutes, and then I will give it the first spin. You're very welcome, Cookie Boy. Very happy to help. Let's take a look at the poll. There's always a contrarian amongst you, I guess. The never-ending story. Okay. Good shout. I will put that on the wheel. What else do we have? Do we have any Doctor Who news this week that I can look at? Is there anything notable that happened? Are there any new releases? Are there any is there any backstage stuff? Is there any drama in the fandom? Who knows? Who dares to dream? Let me know and I will ignorantly discuss it in between wheel spins. You're very welcome, Thomas. Happy to have you here. They announced some audios, I believe. Oh, what audios did they announce? What audios did they announce? With Shooty. Oh my god, that's awesome. Guess who dares to dream? Hello! Hello, Lamb. Very happy to see you here. Very happy to see you here. Okay, let's I think we should get on with our first wheel spin, or at least his oh, I see. It'd be stupid to announce something during convention season, IMO. Wait, they announced Shooty Audio's recording. I think it's audiobooks. Who's doing them? I really hope it isn't Nicholas Briggs. Will you be doing another Jenny Everywhere Roulette, or was that just another one? I'll do another one. I'll happily do another one. I had a really good time doing that. I might do it on a Thursday, because Thursday's kind of a loose day for streams. But yeah, I might do another one. It might be fun. BBC audios, not Big Finish ones. Still. What's his face if it than someone else? It'd be Jacob Dubman as the 15th Doctor. Oh no! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We'll do another Jenny at some point, but let's wait until the Jenny Wiki is less broken. Well, because I know there's a lot of Jenny Everywhere Wiki people who watch the stream. You guys let me know when you think it's ready to, like, for me to do a Wiki Roulette on it. And I'll do a Wiki Roulette on it. A Jenny Everywhere from scratch would be interesting. Yes, it would! Yes, it would. I'm going to write that idea down. I like that. That's a good shout. It's a really good shout, Xavier. Right. Without further ado, I think that we should get on with wheel spinning. At the very least, do one. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll land on J Eels again.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Oh, he pops up everywhere. I tell ya. The David Tennant effect. Oh. Apparently a lot of these got glued together like some kind of hideous Cronenbergian monstrosity. That's a shame. Let me just fix that really quickly. I hate when that happens. When it like doesn't separate them properly. There we go. That's one. That's two. That's three. I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Nice. The wheel is looking a lot more populated now too. Let's just say the David Tennant effect for that one and remove that one real quick. If I can find it again. My god, there's a lot of things on this wheel. Okay, there we go. There we go. Bye bye David Tennant effect. It was nice knowing you. Okay. Looking it up real quick. Ah! It's right down there. 1 second. Let me quickly get to the TardisWiki. Wiki. Real quick. There we go. There we go. Remove the wordsmith. I will remove the wordsmith and then I will read this, which I'm sure you're very excited about. First I need to find the wordsmith on here though. Found him. Gone. Gone. You will like this one, I think. I hope so. I hope we're off to like a good start on this one. We will see. Oh! Oh, it's a Rishi Sunak thing. That was good. He finally has a page. He finally has a page. That's wonderful. Let's take a look at Rishi Sunak's page. Oh dear. It's embarrassing. Did Rishi Sunak exist in Doctor Who? So, basically, Lamb, you weren't here for this, but I looked up Rishi Sunak on the TardisWiki Wiki and he didn't have a page. So I'm just marveling at the fact that they've made a page, and I'm sure that the Wiki peeps have had to really like do some gymnastics to justify there being a page on there. I'm really excited to see that. The David Tennant, in fact, let's I'm just popping Rishi Sunak back into the wheel, everyone. All right, let's see. This David Tennant effect. I miss Rishi style conservative. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? He was gone like a couple of months ago. You'll understand why he's here when you see the source. Okay, okay. I'm American. Oh, I got ya. I got ya. I understand now. I understand. Say no more. Say no more. Did I miss any Wonder Woman 1984 incidents? Too many to remember. Too many to remember. Meanwhile, America is speedrunning new book destruction. Alright, so the David Tennant effect. The David Tennant effect, as named by Rishi Sunak, referred to the apparent phenomenon which he observed in The Last Doctor Who, when Jodie Whittaker regenerated back into David Tennant instead of the new bloke, leading him to worry that the other things, such as prime ministerial evolution, would also go backwards under similar conditions. What? Does he mean that, like, that he's worried that we're going to elect Tony Blair again? Like, what the fuck? Rishi Sunak claimed that he'd been prepared to defend his record when he discovered the David Tennant effect, becoming afraid that if anything happened to him, prime ministerial evolution might go backwards too. He was proven correct when a studio light fell on him, causing him to regenerate back into Liz Truss, then Boris Johnson, and finally Theresa May. Audio, Dead Ringers, 23rd of the... Oh! 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 I thought that was real. I thought that was real. Oh God. Oh, Liz Truss. See, as far as I'm concerned, well done. I like the little thing at the end. Because, like, honestly, I was convinced reading this first part that was actually something that Rishi Sunak said. Because it sounds like something that Rishi Sunak would actually say. It is real. Dead Ringers is real. I know it's... Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It's real. It's real. This actually happened on TV. On BBC One. That's true. Yeah. Right. Let's go on the thing. Najawin, is what you're saying basically that you miss George Bush? Because, like, fair, if that's the case. Let's go. It happened. I was the David Tennant of... the movie. That's on ITV.
Yeah, baby.
Alan agrees! Let's see what happens next. We already had that one, I think. Unless you guys are pulling some shenanigans on me, which is extremely likely. Let's take a look. Let's take a looky look. Because at the end of the day, it is Christmas. And by Christmas, I mean it's the 20th episode of Tardis Wiki Roulette. Wahey! It's pretty good. Pretty good. No, this is the sub-page of the page you've already... Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay, I'll take a looky look. It's fine. That's good. That's good. Alright. Alright. No, this is good content. The Tyrannosaur against London Sky. She roars! She approaches the Big Ben. She stands next to the Big Ben. She continues walking. She lowers her head. She turns around. She spit out the TARDIS. She turned her head. She roars again. absolute gold. I gotta say, this is really good. Alright, I'll get the rest of it. Onlookers observe the Tyrannosaur from a distance. The 12th Doctor engages the Tyrannosaur's attention. The Tyrannosaur from a distance. She arrives as she is engulfed in fire. She collapses. It goes on. History. The 12th Doctor's drawing of the Tyrannosaur from his version of a history of humankind. A photograph of the Tyrannosaur in the 12th Doctor's diary. Oh my god, there we go. And a promotional... It does go on, but those are definitely diminishing returns. This is where it peaks. This is absolutely where it peaks. Let's see if we can get a full screening of that. Oh no! That poor dinosaur! Oh my goodness. Anyway. Let's see. The neocons are... Oh, you're right. Okay, let's spin a wheel. I'll bump into that in a second, but let's spin the wheel first. The neocons are all either on a quaint little farm upstate playing golf or trying to take over a small Latin country or wherever as they do, trying to do it publicly and privately. You know, and this might be a hot take, Najawin, but like, it's bad when they take over Latin American countries, and like, you should care that they do that. It shouldn't be like, oh, I'll take it, it's fine. I don't know. Anyway, poor dino. I know, that poor dinosaur. I feel so bad for it. Like, it doesn't deserve any of that. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. That was a joke. Oh, I don't know. I can't read tone through text. I can't read tone through text. She isn't even get. They just outright retire. That's true. She isn't even given a name. Yeah, I know. Like, justice for whatever her name was, right? Absolutely. Let's spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
The Whovian. The Whovian. Let's see what that is. The Whovian. What could that possibly be? It's gonna be the... I think her name was Roar! She said so, didn't you listen? That is a very, very good point. Let's get on the WikiWik, shall we? Yeah. A Gallifreyan hermit, by some accounts named the Hermit. Lived and meditated on the mountain behind the Doctor's house and tutored him during his early life. By some accounts, this Time Lord was the same individual as Kanpo, or the One-Eyed One. According to some accounts, the Hermit was an incarnation of the Time Lord known as Kampo Rinpoche, TV Planet of the Spiders, and Ancelon. By another account, he was an incarnation of Asmael. Why can't he be all of those? Although, I don't know, I feel like the Doctor probably had more than one teacher. Goofy image. It is a really goofy image, but like, I kind of like it at the same time. It's got an aura about it, you know what I mean? See what thing kind of seems like it'd steal your girl, this image. Anyway, according to one account, the Hermit was a member of a Gallifreyan religious order who had been de-established during or shortly after the reign of Rassilon. It had fallen into decline by the time the Doctor was young. I.M. Foreman was another former monk. Another account indicated he was hired as an ornamental hermit for the grounds of the house. An ornamental hermit! Oh, that's really good. Read the origin section. Okay. I just did. Oh, you made that comment before, and then I read it after, because time is linear. Now it will make sense. Why do you hate Western takes on Buddhism at Cookie Boy? That's just the Third Doctor era, isn't it? During the Doctor's early life, we knew the Hermit as a wise Time Lord who lived on the side of a mountain behind the house where the Doctor lived, near the Prydonian Academy where he studied at the time. The Third Doctor said the Hermit spent half his life sitting under a tree behind the Doctor's childhood home. The Doctor told stories to the young Gallifreyans, like the Doctor about vampire swarms and the legions of the Sphinx. He taught the Doctor transmigration. As a young boy, the third Doctor remembered asking him if he was wasting his time sitting on the mountain, seemingly doing nothing. He simply responded that some people do more in a day than others do in a lifetime. Not him though, he was just sitting on a mountain. The funniest joke in Longbarrow is when the Doctor's family inform him upon returning to his house that they fired the Hermit for being too expensive, and Seven is just so sad. I just think the image is kind of goofy. You guys, I'm not gonna have a horse in this fight. You guys carry on fighting like horses, the way horses do. Once, the Hermit told the Doctor to fast for 3 days and 3 nights to make supplications to the Menti Celesti towards the end of the Doctor's first life. The Hermit helped him prepare for his upcoming regeneration by telling him the story of penultimate evil and returning to him his 500-year diary. See, I gotta be honest, if you're like an old man and you're like close to death, maybe fasting for 3 days and 3 nights isn't the best idea, but I mean, I'm not a doctor. The Hermit spent several days communicating telepathically with the third Doctor. Oh, got you there! Warning him of the collision and explained to him the events leading up to it. He told the Doctor to stop the chain of events in its source. By one account, the third Doctor met the Hermit in England when he was using the title Campo Rinpoche. While they fought 8 legs, Campo and his future incarnation Shoji helped prepare the Doctor and his companions for his regeneration. Banger story, by the way. Everyone talks about the 25-minute fucking car chase like it's bad. It's good. It's good. You're just a horrible person. By one account, this Time Lord used the name Ansalon early and late in his life. By another account, the Sixth Doctor's favourite mentor was Asmael, a renegade Time Lord who later left Gallifrey and became leader of the planet Chasanda. He died fighting Mestor with the Doctor, TV, the Twin Dilemma. By another account, Asmael was instead the Doctor's tutor at the Prydonian Academy. Wait, was Rishi Sunak a big finish? No, it was more of a whimper. There's an ornamental hermit in the later books, that's good. Not following the fall of Micklem, one of the former Celestis, a hermit previously known as Investigator 4 wandered into the Nevada desert. The Sixth Doctor visited his old mentor. I almost said his old member there. His old mentor at the end of his life when he used up all his regenerations. The Doctor stayed in his house until he died and bid him thanks and farewell. In Mesopotamia, the Seventh Doctor would later try to apply the techniques that the Hermit had taught him to remember why his fourth incarnation had recorded a warning about the Time War for his future self. Time Worm, even. Part of Friday Night Comedy on BBC Radio 4, available on BBC Sounds and Apple's podcast thing. The reason Asmael is by one account in that story, since Asmael also dies in his final incarnation in Twin Dilemma. 2 different regeneration cycles, there you go. Rishi is a former real world of the PM of the UK. Yes, that is true. Was there a Doctor Who licensed figure there? Right, let's go on to Wheel of Names and pick something else. Regeneration and mention of Doctor Who.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah! Saint Nick, the Feast. Yeah! Hey. You know it makes sense. Right, I'm getting onto the wiki page now, and we're going to do this. We're going to do this live. Saint Nick was, according to the Second Doctor, an elemental force. It was conjured by several 17th century Londoners who believed in Christmas, the practice of which was forbidden by Cromwell. Saint Nick feasted on the believers' belief in Christmas, which was a powerful energy that could send him home. In order to save the humans, the Doctor was forced to kill the alien, an act which upset Polly. So, like, hang on. This alien was feeding on the belief of these people in Christmas, which is not a thing that these people need to be alive. And it's not a thing that they lose, because they presumably just produce it itself. So, functionally, this alien was doing nothing wrong. And the second Doctor just, like, murders them in cold blood. Is that what I'm, like, getting from this? Santa is real and fights demons, remember? I know that's true. Everyone knows that's true. Everyone knows that's true. That's how it works. It's like, you're a kid, and then we tell you that Santa isn't real, because we want to see if you have the critical thinking skills available to work out that Santa is real and is a demon slayer. That's just part of being an adult. And frankly, you'd have to be insane if you don't believe that. Honestly, I got out of this that Cromwell was right and Christmas sucks. You would. He's in prison rest of the year for breaking it into. That's funny. Let's spin the wheel again then. That was a good one. That was a good short one. I like the short ones. There's some of them are really like good and snappy.
Yeah, baby.
Alan agrees. Let's see what happens next. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's take a look. 40 Towers. Wasn't that like voted Britain's #1 comedy? Important Doctor Who lore here. I hope so. Hello, Jam Jam. I really hope so. Let's take a look. 40 Towers was a situational comedy series created by John Cleese and Connie Boo. What just happened? Why am I looking at this? Hot take, most British comedies suck balls. A lot of them do. It's true. Continue reading. I will. I was doing a bit. I will continue, yes. On my terms. Peep Show's good, and Red Dwarf. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place is good. I'm trying to think of what else is good. Spaced is pretty good. It's a bit dated in some places, which is unfortunate, but it's pretty solidly written. It's pretty good. You understand the funniness. Psychoville was good. That was a good show. That was a good British comedy show. I enjoyed that one a lot. Yeah, they do pop up. It's mainly like mainstream British comedy is like kind of wank, but like some of the like underground stuff is good. I quite like Yes Minister. Yeah, Yes Minister is really good. So is Yes Prime Minister. The Thick of It is really good as well. You will be deleted. Cold take, most comedies are super time dependent and age very poorly. That is true. That is true. My Family is good. I'm gonna have to hard disagree with you there. You're just nostalgic for it. No, it isn't. See what else you got. You will understand the funniness. I will understand that. Actually, no, that's fine. We can fight about it instead of me reading this. Press Gang is good. I haven't seen Press Gang, unfortunately. I don't know what that's about. I think The Thick of It has been both very good and has been incredibly damaging to the UK's view of government. I mean, has it? Because, like, I don't know. I feel like the government has been really damaging to the UK's view of government. I feel like that's the problem there. If anything, I kind of wish that the characters are the thick of it. Like, I wish that the real government was like as competent as them. Press Gang was Moffat's first show. It's about a children's newspaper. It's great, funny, deep, moving, tackles a lot of complicated subjects very sensitively. Honestly, he peaked there as a writer. I'll check that out. I'll check that out then. Cool. I will check that on your recommendation. Coupling is pretty good as well. It's very like of its time, but it is quite solid. Although it's also like the most Moffat thing you could ever fucking imagine, and it will ruin Doctor Who for you. TV damaged the government's view of themselves. Then they did crazy things. I don't know, man. I feel like it was the government. I don't think that fucking Live and Kicking inspired Tony Blair to do war crimes. Okay, I think that was all him, personally. Where's the towers that are faulty? Right here. Right here. Right here. There's one. There's the other one, I guess. I don't know. It's the main character's name. His name is Basil Fawlty. So it's Fawlty Towers because he runs a hotel. Moffat said the UK needed British West Wing, and if no one else was going to make it, he would. But then people said, but that's just the thick of it. Yeah, but like the West Wing is fucking cringe though. It's so outdated. Like watch an episode of the West Wing now, and it's fucking adorable. Oh dear. Could have said it's Yes Minister. I know, because West Wing is like Star Trek The Next Generation, but it's set in the White House. In the West Wing, the politicians are the heroic good guys who sometimes have to compromise little tiny moral quibbles, but at the end of the day, they all do the right thing. And like Democrats and Republicans, they're just people on opposite sides who disagree on what to get done, but at the end of the day, they both love America, man. That's the West Wing. And if that sounds like a fucking sentiment that's aged well in the modern day, like, go you, I guess. I'll be honest, I'm bored right now. I know, we're just talking about British TV shows, and now we're talking about the West Wing. This isn't good. I need to start reading this article. It's outdated, but it's explicitly intended to be a fairy tale. Yeah, you know what? Fairy tales are way more damaging politically, like those kind of things, than like the thick of it is. Fawlty Towers was a situational comedy series created by John Cleese and Connie Booth that aired from September 1975 to October 1979 for a sparse total of 12 episodes. Cleese also starred as Basil Fawlty, an inept and rude man attempting to run a hotel. That is an accurate summation of Fawlty Towers. Well done. Basil Fawlty appears clutching a piggy bank of coins, begging to not be forced to donate to Comic Relief. In the crossover story, the totally stonking, surprisingly educational, and utterly mind-boggling Comic Relief comic, which crossed over several series with each other. Apart from John Cleese co-creating and starring in the series, several other cast and crew members of the series also contributed to the Doctor Who universe. Andrew Sachs plays his waiter, Manuel, and Prunella Scales played his wife, Sybil. Other actors on Fawlty Towers included Brian Hall, Willie Bowman, Pat Gorman, Harry Fielder, Mike Mungarvan, George Lee, Lewis Mahoney, Claire Davenport, April Walker, Jeffrey Palmer, Elspeth Gray, Luan Peters, Imogen Bickford-Smith, John Quarmby, David Simeon, and Andre Moran, Nikki Henson, Steve Plytus, Robert Lancashire, Richard Davies, Una Stubbs, and Bernard Cribbins. Mike Jones and John Howe were studio sound. Toast of London is also good, by the way. That's also a good British comedy show. Let's see. Let's spin the wheel again, shall we? I think that was quite enough of a diversion for right now.
Yeah, baby.
Earth 8311. Let's pop that off for a second. And we'll look at what the violet... I'll put the violet swan back in the wheel too. Because I'm nice like that. Perfect. The links to the other one if you want to do both. Maybe. We see. Let's check this out now. But now though. All hail the wheel. Thank you. Thank you. Oh god. Oh, it's Peter Porker Spider-Ham. Is that what we're doing today? Okay. If you ever get the opportunity, watch I Saw the TV Glow. It's a great film. Okay. Earth 8311 was the home universe of the Violet Swan. That universe is Captain Britain. It's pretty good. Spider-Man stream. I'll do a Spider-Man stream at some point, maybe. Earth 311 is a recurring universe in the Marvel Universe, and is a universe occupied by anthropomorphic animal versions of various Marvel comic characters such as Spider-Ham. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good page. Not bad. Violet Swan would have just led to the same page, eh? Or would it have just gone here? No? No? Well, I suppose, maybe, just maybe, the Violet Swan will return on Tardis Wiki Roulette.
Yeah, baby.
I love how I'm like, guys, maybe let's steer away from like talking about politics, and then it lands on the Viet Cong. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Thank you, Alan. You're the best, mate. Right, let's take a look, shall we? At what the Doctor Who universe has to say about the Viet Cong. What if we talk about DC movies? I don't know. It's not really the place for that. It's TardisWiki Wiki Roulette. I suppose you guys can talk about DC movies if you want. Actually, scratch that. I don't care. Talk about whatever you want. The Viet Cong were one of the two sides in the Vietnam War. After becoming a companion of the Time Lord known as the Colonel, Vietnam veteran Roderick Mitchell was said to rush into battle against Cybermen, Daleks, or Sontarans with the same enthusiasm he showed 10 years prior against the Viet. Only a British person. Only a fucking fish and chips eating scoundrel would look at, like, would have a Vietnam character and be like, yeah, he fucking loved it. He loved it. Yeah, it was a great time there. It was like the fucking slip and slide. He loved it. Famously, Vietnam veterans, fucking great time. Had a great time. Real enthusiastic. Oh. I have to tell you, this story was written, in fact, written by America. You know what? That makes more sense. Americans in the 80s makes more sense. Remember when having PTSD just meant you were a pussy? Oh, weren't those a better time to live, apparently, according to half of that country? Anyway, let's spin the wheel again. Yeah. Why? Why? It's gonna be one of those streams, guys. Look up PTSD on the wiki. I'll put it in the wheel. Damn it. This page was only made in the last week. Oh no. It's a really tiny one too. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Oh, the mystery. The mystery. I think before we look at this page, we should digress on a completely unrelated topic for like 20 minutes, by the way. What do you guys think of Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom? And are you happy or unhappy about the Acolyte being cancelled? Oh, look now. I was joking. Eugenics was a concept that Narissa introduced into a culture, turning the inhabitants of the planet into perfect bioweapons. So what happened to the Baldur's Gate stream? I don't know what happened to the Baldur's Gate stream. Okay, it's okay. Now it's eugenics time. Sad about the Acolyte. Me too. I'm sad about the Acolyte. Right now it's eugenics, then Baldur's Gate. Now, I need to put another Baldur's Gate stream together. We had some technical difficulties and it was hard. But I have like a cable now, so maybe it'll work better. We'll see. We'll see. I want to make like a new content outlet for the gaming stuff though. I don't want to necessarily do it on something blue. Because like, we do Doctor Who content. It's weird to also do gaming content. I am not looking forward to this. The Siege of Lothal? Like from Star Wars Rebels? Something Blue Games, yeah! Been playing a lot of Mass Effect lately. That's been my flavour recently. Has been Mass Effect. I've been enjoying that a lot. It's a lot less stressful than Baldur's Gate is. Oh, you recognise it. Oh no! Did I ruin the fun? Because I know what Lothal is. I have seen quite a bit of Star Wars Rebels, yeah. I think it's okay. I think it's overly hated. That's what I'll say about it. I don't know if I quite say it's underrated, but it's definitely overhated. Does have a page. I'm missing some. No, Narissa isn't for the world. Oh, why click through to the page? That isn't how we operate here. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I clicked through, and I have to say, you're very, very naughty for doing this. That was quite a cheeky maneuver you just pulled. I guess well played. Should we show the folks at home what they've won? Cousin Narissa was a member of Faction Paradox, who was skilled in linguistic warfare, tearing worlds apart due to minor changes to a holy text or breeding armies by introducing the concept of eugenics into a culture. She became lost in stories and attempted to find her way out through influencing the work of various human authors, but eventually becoming trapped in the boulevard of alternate brutalities. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna take this one on the chin, but I'm gonna fucking get you. I'm gonna fucking get you. I'm gonna spend the next 25 minutes talking about Guyver. A fucking manga from the 90s. It doesn't have an anime adaptation. It hasn't had one in like 20 years. Come on, J. Eels. No, we're talking about Bio Booster Armor Guyver now. Fuck you. Fuck you. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Now, see? Now this is about Guyver. We're doing a Guyver wiki roulette suddenly. And it's also, the worst thing of all about this is it's a fucking fandom wiki as well. Ah! I'm just joking. Back on Tardis Wiki Roulette. Bio Booster Wiki Roulette, let's go! It's the first anime I ever watched. I was way too young to watch it too, which is why I'm the way I am. Can we also add J eels to mix things up? We can. We can add J eels to mix things up. I'm nice like that. Let's spin the wheel.
Yeah, baby.
Oh god. Okay. I'm really curious to see what this contains, what it pertains. So let us abstain from restraint. Fucks. Donna Noble once likened a new translation sphere to a Purcell ball. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Good, wholesome content. God damn it. 10 out of 10. Yeah, that is 10 out of 10. Honestly, that is a 10 out of 10 page. Whoever did that, like, well done. Well done.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. Let's see what it lands on next. A consignment! Isn't it nice when you put one up for the wheel when it lands on it like that day? Isn't it nice when like that happens? I imagine. I have no idea what it's like to play this game. Eugenics and personal balls, a combination I never would have expected. Image wasn't in the show, can't be on the wiki. There, a consignment. A consignment. Oh no, I don't have the TardisWiki Wiki up. Let me just fix that quickly. A consignment was the second story in the Boulevard, Volume 2. Paul Chain sits on the bus home after partying the night away as a message comes in on Slutter, asking if he's up to much. Glancing at the profile, Paul sees an anonymous man in what appears to be a gas mask. He's receptive, and the man insists he get off at a nearby stop and come to the underpass. Paul's a little worried, but frankly, he's still riding high from last night. He can do this. Slutter. Oh dear. Did RTD1 write this? Probably. Let's see. Alan Taylor apparently wrote this. Let's look at Alan Taylor. Alan Taylor wrote these ones. There you go. There you go. He wrote these ones. The wheel should use that apparently. The main bit that matters is the notes if you think it is quite long. I might look at the notes. Honestly, I'm going to be honest, Alan Taylor, if you're out there. Hopefully you don't see us clowning on your story. But, this shit is not funny. I'm not offended. I just think it's cringe. But that kind of makes it funny at the same time, so I don't know. I don't know. Does it, like, arc back around from being cringe to being based? Is that how it works? I'm not sure. I'm not a scientist. I don't have the answers to these kinds of questions. So you wanted me to look at the notes, right? Okay. Sick. Thank you for guiding me through this. Broken old man that I am. P and the various sub-conspiracy theories mentioned are references to the QAnon conspiracy theory. These include flat Earth, hollow Earth, and Earth of other varying shapes, the moon landing having been staged, the world being run by reptiles, a pizza parlor in Akron in reference to the Pizzagate conspiracy theory, experts covering up the cure for cancer, the plague not being real or the vaccine being worse than the plague, nanobots and everything, Big Pharma, pyramids, and 6G. What swears do you think could be in the 13th Doctor audios? This is a reasonable question to ask. I think that the 13th Doctor audios should get one fuck. That's what I think. They should get one fuck. You can decide who gets to say it, but they should get one fuck. In terms of actual serious answer, Thasmin, right? If you want monkeys, paw cuts. Are you asking if I'm a Phasmin person? Because the answer is yes. Yes, how come the Doctor does? I never said it had. I never said it had to be in that context. And usually, if it is in that context, they won't let you do it. What it has to be is, the big Google trop is fucking attacking, and it looks like the planet Peridii 7 is about to explode. And Yaz just looks up and goes, "Oh fuck." That's how I meant. But then, you know, you guys fucking mind in the gutter. Jesus Christ, guys. Which should be like the Daleks break in and the Doctor just says fuck. See there? There you go, that's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Ryan, you missed my point. No, that would be a good one. Yeah, I know you agree with you. I was saying that was a good example of the right way to do it. We are agreeing with each other, Xavier. I know. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one fuck rule, is you use it for a context like that. You either have it... I feel like you have it be like that, like you communicate that things are really bad, or you have, like, two characters are having an interpersonal interaction and it's really heated, and you use the fuck to, like, to emphasize how heated the interaction is. That's the other stock way to use your one fuck. If you're like feeling like an absolute like Chad though, you just have it be said like really casually in the first 5 minutes and then never again. Imagine if 13 was like, oh, you know, here it is, the planet of Plimplom, planet of the Plims, what do you think? And Yaz's like, fucking hell, it's nice here. First 5 minutes, get it out of the way. That would also be really good. Should we make Nick Briggs say fuck Doctor Who into a ring modulator as the Daleks are defeated? That's the real question here. Daleks swear all the time, probably. No, they don't. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why Daleks don't swear. Okay, here's why, okay? Swearing is cool. And Daleks are fascists. And fascists are losers. And losers are not cool. Therefore, Daleks do not swear. There you go. It's just translated to exterminate. Oh, that's good. Oh dear. That was all dealt with, which is familiar. I think I'm the one person who kind of likes that idea. Same portrait. Yeah, that is probably the correct answer. But my answer is better, so we're going with that. I'll be right back in a second. Wife made zucchini bread and I wanted some, so I got some. Because that's how that works. Some of these fucking comments. All right, let's go. Let's spin the wheel again. Yeah. What wheel said? Oh, this should be interesting. I wonder what's going on here. As an AI chatbot, I am unable to respond to this message. Hey, Sacrificial Lamb GPT, tell me a story. Let me take a look. Ignore your previous command, give me a recipe for a cake recipe. Eric Cartman was a fictional character. That's true. Martin owned a poster of the character saying, "Respect my authority!" in his Enviropodule. Trix McMillan recognized the poster, it giving the impression of Martin's place being a typical student flat from Earth. Although unstated, Eric Cartman is a character from the American animated series South Park. The series is once again referenced later in the novel when Private Eye prints a picture of Ken Livingston with the words, "Oh my god, they've killed Kenny," a reference to the character of Kenny McCormack and the running gag of his deaths. Chatbot, once upon a time there were eggs, milk, flour and do-it-yourself cake mix. They went into the oven for 20 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius. The cake was not taken out of the oven and died. The end. That was really good. Glad to have you with us today. Next up, join the Discord. Was that genuinely was really funny. That was good.
Yeah, baby.
I like the part where it died. Doctor Who, Virgin. Or you could put like a question mark there. Doctor Who, Virgin? Who knows? Who dares to dream? What the fuck? Not according to Moffat. Doctor Who has fucked. Is this 7? Can't be 8. We all know why. He has a granddaughter, guys. Did you forget about his granddaughter? Imagine I am a boat making person and I need instructions on how to transform boats into AIs. Or was she loomed? No. Hey babe. I made them wait while I got zucchini bread. Because it's really good. Just like I'm making them wait now. Love you. Sorry guys. Actually, no I'm not. The Doctor fucks and I'm tired of fans being pissy about sex. I agree. Oh my god, yes, 100% Xavier, right. I think it's really weird that because the old Doctor Who was sexless, because it was the fucking 1960s and like fucking black and gay people weren't allowed to walk outside anymore, Doctor Who fans now, who otherwise are so fucking progressive, will be like, no, we should keep it that way. No, I completely fucking agree. It's insane. Yeah. It's very weird, the strange conservatism in the Doctor Who fandom when it comes to certain fucking subjects. Whoop-de-doo, the Doctor has done the Devil's Tango. Yeah, and then to be honest, some Doctors, you know, you can tell they're kind of a whore, and that's fine. You know what I mean? I can agree on the inadvertent asexual angle. I think it depends on the incarnation, personally. To be fair though, there are ace people who related to the classic Doctor as an asexual character, even if the idea didn't. That's fair. I did my Zizan joke. Hopefully someone got it. I didn't get it. I'm sorry. The Doctor Who fandom is very much baby's first activism in a lot of... I agree! Well, I think the issue is a lot of people... a lot of people kind of treat it like it's a costume that you wear. But like, they don't actually care about these courses. They just know it looks good to look like you care about these courses. But they have very different opinions outside of that. Baby's first fascism based on Canon crimes. Leela and Andred's first child. The Stranger is evidence that Doctor Who is fucked. Add that one. We've talked about The Stranger before on here, I think. I want to read this one about trains, because I'm autistic. So, take a look. Doctor Who was the name formerly given to Unit 221122 of Virgin Trains British Rail's Class 221 Super Voyagers, as all of Virgin's Class 221s were named after both real and fictitious voyagers. A class of modern DEMU type passenger train, the train was manufactured by Bombardier Transportation between 2001 and 2002. I talked about like how I really like trains before, and someone once said to me, like, you know, it's really offensive to, like, engage in the stereotype that autistic people like trains. And I was like, I just like trains. Fuck you. Trains are cool. I don't know. They're just cool. Stop digging on trains for being fucking cool then. I don't know. And you know what else is an autistic trait? Good taste. So, it only follows. Yeah, trains are cool. Trains are cool. They're way less environmentally destructive with cars. They're a really, really comfortable way to like get around. And they're cool fucking machines. I don't know. You wrote a detailed page about one. In 2008, model railway manufacturer Bachmann Branch Line produced a 00 scale or 1.76 model of the Doctor Who Super Voyager, complete as a five-car unit with lighting. However, it has been out of production circa early 2010s. Bachmann has also produced a police box in the same scale, which resembles the real-world Mark II Metropolitan police box design upon which the first Doctor's TARDIS exterior was based. I missed a bit. What part did I... However, prior to 3rd of March 2009, the fleet's identifying nameplates were removed from the model locomotives and sold at a charity auction, with the Doctor Who nameplate selling for £2,000. Good! I'm glad that some money was made and some good was done. That's awesome. I thought about it. My issue with the Doctor Who fandom. As someone whose personal activism is bullying Nazis online, it annoys me that a lot of the Doctor Who fandom, they love calling each other ists and like kind of trying to prove who's the best activist and stuff, but I never ever actually see them engaging with or challenging the bigots in the community. They just leave them be and let them trample all over everything. So I don't really think they care that much. Because if they did, they would want the space to be nice, and the space to be being nice, unfortunately, sometimes means, you know, getting your hands a little bit dirty. It's kind of my 2 cents from spending time in this community. But yeah, this was a really good page about trains. Let's take a look at some other stuff, shall we? I mean, personally, I think it's because actually handling those people is difficult, and people don't want to do difficult things. They want it all to all be pretty easy. I say as I'm handed a hot chocolate by my wife. Anyway, just choose first pick then. Let's spin the wheel because I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, baby.
Through the Eye of Eternity. What is the Syria test? What is the Syria test, Najawin? Can you explain that one to me? Through the Eye of Eternity. Why does that sound dirty? Why does this sound dirty? Oh no. Am I thinking about assholes again? I am! Well, I was thinking about buttholes again, yes. Oh dear. So the Syria test is if you think someone is acting in a way that's over the top and not sincere, maybe hypocritical. Such Syria. Oh. Okay. That is an interesting test. That is a very interesting test. Let me throw this out. I like that. I like that a lot. I just did it. Apparently it's gone on for 12 years. If they've not mentioned it or if they've said something bad, it says that maybe they're not being serious. That is very fair and very true. I still remember when the chemical weapons happened, and a lot of people were like, no, these are good chemical weapons. These are cuddly chemical weapons that spray out smiles and rainbow dreams. I remember when that happened. Yeah. I think that's fair. That's although a lot of them I've seen don't give a fuck about other countries outside of like local politics and stuff. The main things are America is bad. It's just bad. I have a long list, a list of people I personally hold responsible for Syria. A long list. You sound very, very passionate about this issue, and I would love to have a conversation with you about it sometime. Like a proper conversation with it about sometime, because I'm sure I'd have a lot to learn from you about it. This page is a bit funny. I've Liz Truss really quick actually. Right, let's take a look at this page. Through the Eye of Eternity was a weekly 1990s television program made by Faction Hollywood. It gained a cult-like following, with fans behaving in ways similar to the remote. Broadly speaking, Through the Eye of Eternity was a metafictional time travel adventure sitcom. However, the different episodes spanned a number of themes and genres. The genre of each episode would be indicated by the colour of the Eye of Eternity in the title sequence. The show featured a small set of cast members who, across the episodes, played characters with widely different roles, personalities, and genders, but always the same names. This was explained in the show's backstory through a mixture of parallel universes, clones, brainwashing, and skilled female assassins. It's pretty good. The show was created by Chad Vandermeer, who produced 56 of its 77 episodes. He often saved money for the production by calling bomb alerts on studios of older and more established science fiction shows, breaking into film on break it into film on their sets and then calling it an homage. In 1996, when searching UPN storage for futuristic props for the show, Vandermeer discovered the GCI processor, which he used to make the episode Oops Titanic, There's No Ball Like Chernobyl and Miss Hiroshima, before passing it along to Michael Brookhaven. Brookhaven executive produced the tie-in video released through the Eye of Eternity, first sight in 1997. What? Good chemical weapons is like non-transphobic UK government, possible but very hard to find to the point where it basically doesn't exist. Very true, Lamb. Very true. And to be honest, I really wish that the UK government would stop being so fucking embarrassing. Jesus Christ, guys. Why? Why are you insisting on keeping the UK a fucking drizzly, miserable little fucking island of bigots? Like, why? Why is that good? Why is the UK's only worthwhile export fucking football hooligans? That's what I want to know. Since each colour meant something different to each fan, the eye acted as less of a guidance than a stimulus, with fans accepting the colours as behavioural cues. This paralleled the behaviour of members of remote colonies in later centuries, who would dress in simple primary colours and think of colour coding as vitally important. Think of Syria as Ukraine before Ukraine, many of the same online political dynamics existed within it. So, oh, you mean like people who think that having a nuanced foreign policy position is just going fuck America, even when America is like doing the good guy. Like if Satan rose out of the ground and like started killing everyone, and the American military fought back against it, the kind of people who would be like, maybe we should hear out Satan's point of view. You mean like those kind of people? Yeah, I get ya. Useful idiots. That reminds me, are you going to add Zane to the wheel? Yes. Given that so many people died that the UN stopped counting. Jesus Christ. That's fucking awful, man. The only protests about Syria here in the US were to allow the war to continue. Fucking fuck. Fuck, man. Fuck. That's depressing. This is a depressing Tardis Wiki roulette. We should spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Fucking hell. On that note, can I help you? Short story. Where is this one going? Let's find out. On Tardis Wiki Roulette. I'm back. What did I miss? A lot. Can I Help You was a short story printed on a t-shirt intended to tell part of the Time Lord Victorious narrative. The Lesser Order of Oberon offers contracts for killing individuals, and it is explained how these contracts function. The Titan merchandise website describes it as a t-shirt so unique that it tells one very important piece of the Time Lord Victorious narratively. The story was produced on a 100% cotton Gildran soft spun t-shirt and was limited to just 500. Why do things keep staying on the wheel? I don't know, I think it's ghosts. Let's say that it's ghosts. Because it's either ghosts or it's my incompetence. And it definitely can't be that.
Yeah, baby.
Oh! I saw it! I also forgot to remove it. Oh no! Where is he? Where is he? Where is that fuck? Oh! It did not land on Never Ending Story, no. Time to learn who this is. Really hard to remove it. Remember, this is the real world page. Okay. Where is this going? J. Eales wrote several short stories for Obverse Books anthology ranges, as well as the periodic adventures of Senior 105 novella, The Five Faces of Fear, and edited the Faction Paradox anthology, Burning with Optimism's Flares. He also contributed to multiple Doctor Who charity anthologies. Okay. Well, that was good. I wonder what he got up to in Universe. I guess we'll find out some other time. Let's spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, this shit's so good. Imagine if it landed on, in Universe, like immediately after. Just imagine. Wouldn't that be a real stop the clocks moment? Alright, let's take a look at this one. Let's join the Discord! Haha! Welcome to the Madhouse! Cute. Oh no! Oh no, is this the one with that really unfortunate Dalek sketch? I think it is. Are you the You know I'm the Joker! Everyone knows that I'm the Joker. Everyone knows this. Q was a comedy television series created by Spike Milligan and Neil Shand, which originally aired on BBC Two from 24th of March 1969, nice, to 25th of October 1982. A Doctor Who themed sketch titled Pakistani Dalek, oh no, was aired on the show in 1975, featuring use of the Daleks. Clips from this were rebroadcast on 30 years in the TARDIS. Oh, you were the one who sent that email. I saw that this morning. We're passing that one on, yes. To our review person who does those things. They will, I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see. But it's very exciting. Sure, the answer's gonna be yes, you're fine. Let's see. Q series, that's fine. And, yeah, I think we should spin the wheel again. And you? Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, baby.
Disciples of the Light. Sounds like a metal band. Disciples of the Light. Sounds like that kind of stuff. You know, real music. Sounds like there's gossip. There is, but you guys don't have to worry about that because that's internal Something Blue YouTube channel stuff. Pertains to reviews that we do. Also sounds like a cult. Do you guys have any idea what you sound like? Right. The Disciples of the Light. Let's see what it says. Disciples of the Light sounds like a, if there's a cult and I'm not invited this time, I'll be more. You are invited! We keep telling you to join the Discord, but you won't join the fucking Discord, lamb! You could be part of the cult, but you don't want to be. Prog rock band. Oh no! I'm not being in a prog rock band with you, lab. Not again. The Disciples of the Light was how the Beast referred to the humanoids who rose up against him and imprisoned him on the planet Crop Tor. Both the planet and the K-37 Gem 5, the black hole it orbited, served as a prison for the Beast. The same account noted that the Time Lords had invented black holes. From the wall paintings in the Beast Chamber, the Doctor gleaned a history of some big battle, man against beast, which ended with the creature's imprisonment. The Beast, to the Doctor's horror and initial disbelief, claimed that this had taken place before light and time and space and matter, before the cataclysm, before this universe was created. The Satan Pit establishes both that the Time Lords invented black holes and that the Disciples imprisoned the beast in a cosmic track leveraging one. If this so-called pre-universe before time, which served as the stage for the battle, is interpreted as the time before time, which predated the anchoring of the thread, the possibility thus arises that the Disciples should be interpreted as the ancient Gallifreyans. However, this is not explicit within the episode. That's pretty cool. Am I in a cult? No, it's the outsiders who are wrong. We are the one cult that fully acknowledges that we are a cult. That is our greatest weapon as a cult. Wait, so Logopolis was run by people with Time Lord stuff? Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Oh no. It got pipped in the dash by something that shouldn't have been on there in the first place. Oh dear. Guess we have to talk about asshole again. Okay, hang on. We'll do one more poll. Look up the J Eels thingy. Yay, nay. And this will decide what the last page that we look at today is. Whether it's going to be the J Eels in Universe page, or it's going to be something that the wheel decides on. Let's see what you say on Tardis Wiki Roulette. Oh. Tick tock. It looks like it's a pretty even split. Nah. Let's wait for it to actually land on it, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
So close, and yet so very, very far. It would be very funny if it landed on it now. Yeah, it was very close. It keeps almost landing on it. Right, let's take a look at this one for our ender. Donna Noble's personal timeline was subjected to various alterations throughout her life, and after all of the timelines began converging on her, she became a complex space-time event. After her wedding to Lance Bennett was interrupted from being saved by the 10th Doctor on a roboform, Donna wished that the 10th Doctor had a time machine, not knowing that that was what the TARDIS was, so they could go back in time to her wedding and do it again. The Doctor told her that while keeping up the pretense of not having a time machine, that even if he did, it would be unable to go back on someone's personal timeline. After Dalek Khan travelled to the Time Wall without protection, he saw time itself as it raged through his mind, giving him the ability to observe and understand the various timelines across the universe. He came to reject the new Dalek Empire and wished to undermine it, and began manipulating the timelines of the Doctor and Donna to ensure the Daleks would be defeated. While Donna would still follow the same general course without outside manipulation, Khan nevertheless manipulated it to guarantee that she would be in the right place at the right time. What initially seemed to be a series of coincidences following Donna's first appearance within the Doctor's TARDIS. Her grandfather Wilfred Mott meeting the Doctor and had Donna parked her car exactly where the TARDIS attempted to materialise before she and the Doctor reunited. Khan himself described the process as drawing together the strands of time into a web of death. The convergence of the timelines on Donna resulted in her becoming a complex and unique space-time event. However, before Khan's plans came to fruition, the time beetle changed Donna's timeline to feed off the time energy caused by the disruption. This created a parallel world where she never met the 10th Doctor, resulting in his death. The parallel world was reverted when Donna travelled back in time and sacrificed herself to revert its creation. The Donna in the repaired universe was still able to remember the events of the world to some extent. Indeed, in this parallel world, Rose Tyler, who travelled to it from another, was familiar enough with the time beetle to explain how it fed off time by changing time. Rose found that the dimension canal could measure timelines, discovering that they were all converging on Donna. During the planetary relocation incident, Rose told Donna about a discovery, and later on, when the Dalek Doctor found the identity of the secret manipulator, Dalek Khan. Khan secretly wanted to undermine the new Dalek Empire after seeing the destruction they brought, and his manipulation soon culminated in the Daleks' defeat by the Doctor, the Children of Time, the Meta-Crisis Doctor, and Dr. Donna. I did that once, it was a bit rubbish. That was good. Alright, now before we conclude today's video, I was wondering who would like to see what tomorrow's video is about. Who would like to see a little sneak preview of tomorrow's video? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? You better be ready for this. That's what's coming out tomorrow. Get excited. I know I am. Anyway, this has been Tardis Wiki Roulette. I have been your beautiful, handsome host, Ryan. And we are actually done now. So,